Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, may the greatest peace and blessings and salutation of Allah be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I remind myself and you all with one of the greatest acts of worship and one of the way to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we will be discussing in some separate videos one of the greatest acts of worship that people neglect it. Most of the people nowadays are not even interested in it. This act of worship is not requiring time or certain places or even spending an effort. In my opinion, it is the easiest way to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to pure your heart. It is the easiest way to obtain the reward. Yes, it is dua, supplication. It is to ask and to seek whatever you want from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is like to seek goodness in this world and the hereafter. It is like to seek protection from the hellfire. It is like to seek and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant you paradise. All of these include the act of worship which is called dua, supplication. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, there are lots of verses and ahadith indicates that we are commanded to make dua. We are commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and by His Prophet to seek protection from the hellfire, to ask and to seek paradise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are commanded for that. And I will provide you with some verses and some ahadith. But before that, let me tell you that as you offering prayer and fasting Ramadan and performing Hajj and making and paying the obligatory charity, as you will be rewarded for that, you will be rewarded when you making dua. Yes, it is. When you making dua, you will be rewarded whether Allah respond to your call or not. But you will be rewarded because you have fulfilled the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said in the Quran, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Your Lord proclaimed to call upon Him and He shall respond you. In other verses, in another surah, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about Ibrahim alayhi salam, Prophet Ibrahim, when he suffered from his people, when he used to call them to Allah, he says, وَأَعْتَزِلُكُمْ وَمَا تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَأَدْعُوا رَبِّي عَسَىٰ أَلَّا أَكُونَ بِدُعَاءِ رَبِّي شَقِيًّا. He says, as I distance myself from all of you and from whatever you invoke besides Allah, I will continue call upon my Lord alone, trusting that I will never be disappointed in invoking my Lord. There are many verses and many ahadith indicate that this is the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make dua. In the upcoming videos, we will learn the etiquette and the guidelines of making dua and how could we fulfill this great act of worship. Until this time, I will leave you in the care of Allah and the protection of Him. Stay tuned. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.